Echo of Silence. The music on this was really amazing. I'm going to start there because it had so many gorgeous layers to it, where the filmmakers and whoever composed this, very smart, because they added this mysterious and almost foreboding aspect to it, but yet within the same piece they were able to resolve that and then move into something lighter and more airy, and it went with the emotion of what was happening on screen, and it was just amazing. So I loved that. I loved the cinematography. Those dancers were fantastic. Their syncopation and their synchronicity with each other was awesome. And I loved the set locations and the wardrobe that they did. Really, this was so incredibly well thought out. Beautiful, beautiful film. Congratulations on this. I loved it.
Echoes of Silence. I really enjoyed this. I thought that this was really well done. I loved the partner work. I thought it was tender and beautiful. And when they started bringing in the kind of outside element, and you could kind of see that it was a disruptive force, I really loved how they approached that within the partner work and how it kind of operated. And I took it very much of like your own personal battles with your own demons, whatever they are. And that can look different for everybody. Everybody has something else going on or different problems going on, but it doesn't mean that those demons, whatever you're fighting, isn't going to disrupt your relationships, isn't going to make itself known, isn't going to be a force that can kick your ass, but with help and support, you have a fighting chance. You can stand and you can try to conquer it yourself. And I think that this was such a beautiful way to highlight those things. Those were definitely my main takeaways after watching this. I thought, like I said, it was really beautiful and it was really well done. And you could see the disrupting, but you could also see the support rallying around, one of their own and standing shoulder to shoulder, not trying to fight their battle for them, but being a presence, being, somebody at their back, by their side, to stand with them while they're trying to conquer whatever their personal battle was.
I like Echo of Silence. I thought it was really cool. I thought it reminded me a lot of Dune, um, in like tone and like setting and like sound. I guess score really. As far as like uh I don't know about post-apocalyptic, but like desert society, on the fritz type situation. I really thought it was really creative as far as like telling a story through dance, through choreography, as opposed to just regular like dialogue acting. I thought the dance uh was a good choice to tell this story. Like where they say the medium is the message. This is the I think the story was more emotional, had a better impact on me through the dance and the choreography and performance than if it was just written. And I think that, I mean, the medium is the message. Um, I thought the choreography was great. I thought that all the performers executed to perfection, camera perfection, score great. Overall, really well done. Very like entertaining like a movie, but it was a dance. And that was an interesting combo. So well done.
I think oftentimes there are parts of us that find the sense of solitude in nature, and so when we're left with ourselves at the edge of the desert, we could scream back, but nothing could really speak back to us. Maybe we are felt in disillusions or hallucinations or this sense of surrealism. So that echo that comes back to us could be filled with this sense of silence. You know, you see this sense of duality within the sense of movement between the dancers, but also within the costumes. We get this nice balance of like white and dark, and the mix of play of this yin and this yang, this sense of lightness and darkness always counteracting with each other. And I really appreciate the way that the costume designer kind of put all of these individual looks to be cohesively working together, but also be able to have the dancers be able to flow through this movement. You know, it's really hot in these types of conditions when we're filming on set. So the fact that, you know, the costume designer comes in with that intention to try to give these nice, cool, light, breezy opportunities so that these dancers don't get, you know, heat exhaustion and things of that nature do not go unnoticed within this piece.